What is going on, everybody? Welcome to ACU live stream. I'm doing a solo run here for you guys tonight. Ooh, a little feedback there. All right, so unfortunately, my brother will not be here to do this with me tonight, mostly because of some things that were going on here at home today. So my brother could not travel out here to my house to make it out and be a part of this live stream. So how this is going to work is normally how it has worked for the last couple of live streams that we've had. I'm going to do my best to monitor the chat. I'm going to really kind of give the power to the moderators a little bit to try to like reel me back in, take a look at the chat, get some names to look at. But I think that we can get in, we can get out with relatively less than maybe an hour and a half of this live stream. So if you guys have some great names, put them out there. Let me know, and we will consider them. But first, we have to make sure that we get the prize winners from the regular season pick'em game to the bowl season pick'em game and the preseason prediction contest winners. We got to get your guys' prizes all figured out. So if you guys need to figure out if you are a prize winner, if you want a prize, make sure you check the description or in this link right here that I'm sending you guys right now. So how we're going to do this, first and foremost, if you're a prize winner, let me know if you are here. Let me know if you're here. So that way I'm not searching and I'm not asking, and I'll just be regularly updating the chat and making sure that we have prize winners that were in the chat currently. That way we can get them their rename. And that's what you guys won. That's what you guys were playing for since we weren't doing year 6 custom recruit submissions, because we knew kind of this was the last full-on season that we're going to do of this thing. We didn't really offer up the custom prospects as a prize. This is kind of your way of getting your guy into the game as freshmen, and then you can see how they progress, whether that's through all NCAA, whether that you want your guy to be on Alabama, Arkansas, whatever, or if we're just going to only stick with Big 12. So I'm going to list off the prize winners, just kind of like a roll call to see if anybody's here, and then we can get right into it. We can get right into this thing. Okay, so description. It is not in the description. Cool. Well, let me go back to my computer and get that list for you guys one more time, because apparently it's not in here. That's unfortunate, because it should have been. Let me know if it is actually in the description, because I don't see it on the mobile. I don't see it on mobile as being in the description. You know what I'll do? I'll post this in the comments. How about that? I'll post this as a pinned comment. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Hang on just 1 second here, guys. 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste this right into the comment section, and you guys should see it. You guys should see it right there. Boom. All right, so the comment should be there. Take a look at that comment and see if you are a prize winner. I'm going to read off the list right here, and just if you guys are here, cool, we can get started with you and rename some players. How about we do that? All right, so for the regular season pick'em champions, it was a first, second, and third place prize. It's going to go to Cool Trainer Huffy for winning first place. Second place is Thor's Chris Hemsworth. Third is Dre Stevenson. And the prizes for that is CT Huffy. You get to rename any freshman in all of the NCAA. Thor's Chris Hemsworth, you can rename only a Big 12 freshman. And third is Dre Stevenson. You can only rename an ACU freshman. Moving on to the bowl season pick'em winners, we have in first place KFC Durant and Cool Trainer Huffy. So first place, again, will rename any freshman in NCAA. Second will win a rename for a Big 12 freshman. And third place wins only ACU freshmen only. And you guys can see the list there. Michael Cooper, Gaming Go Ham, Keneal Mason, J-Rock, Jax Fax, Thad, Nathan Majors, Akreli, Z, Thor's, Chris Hemsworth, Braden Austin. You guys are all in second place. Third is Brady the GOAT, David Ott, the Beast, and Heelboy. Preseason prediction contest winners in first place were Portugal, Braden Austin. Second place, Diabolist. Second place, Teddy H. Second place, Sequestral. Third, Thad. Third, Price Greer. Third, PTW. Third, CT Hubby. So a lot of prizes that were being thrown out. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to start off with ACU freshman winners only. So you guys that won prizes for ACU winners only, you'll go first, which means that we are only going to be focused on the third place winners for right now. So Dre Stevenson, if you're here, that's you. We've got Brady the GOAT, David Ott, the Beast, Heelboy, Thad, Price Greer, PTW, CT Huffy. So if you guys are here right now, we're going to go ahead and rename some ACU freshmen, and then we'll move on to something else a little bit later. Okay, so let us do this. So I see Heelboy. I see CT Huffy. I see Price Greer. You guys all won in third place. So we got some ACU freshmen to rename. And then once you guys are exhausted, once you guys, the prize winners, are all sorted out, we're going to move on to the rest of the live chat to rename some ACU freshmen. How about we do that? Let's do it. So let's rename this quarterback. Who wants the quarterback? First come, first serve. Who's going to get it? It's going to be CT Huffy, Heelboy, Price Greer. Who's got him? Who's got this quarterback? Price Greer says Wayne McAllister. You guys can go ahead and keep on commenting, and out of those three people, I'm going to choose the best name. So we got Wayne McAllister. Let Price have it. Nah, someone else can have the quarterback. Well, I guess it's going to be Wayne McAllister. All right, Mr. Wayne. Wayne's World. Wayne's World's going to get rocked in the next few seasons. Let me just tell you that. Because, me personally, I don't see ACU doing jack diddly squat. Wayne McAllister. Perfect. Moving on to the running backs. Do we have any freshmen here? No. We have no freshmen here for ACU. No fullbacks. Wide receivers, we should have at least one, I would think. Amani Roussel was a rename last season. We have Jonathan White. Perfect. He's a 63 overall. And now I got to go back to my list here and just see who else. Who else do we need to get to rename some freshmen here? We've got, let's get to my pinned comment. Let me take a look. We got third place, Brady the GOAT, David Ott, the Beast, Heelboy, PTW, Price Greer already got his, CT Huffy, Thad, and Dre Stevenson. So do any of you guys want, the prize winners, do you want this one? JASPER McKinnon. I think that's it. Okay, well, Heelboy, that's going to be Jasper McKinnon. So congratulations there. Jasper McKinnon. It's a great name. And look at, he even saved me a backspace. Thank you. That's what friends are made of right there. He saved me a backspace. Thank you, my dude. I know you've always got me. Oh, well, then I had to screw it up. Then I wasted a backspace there. Jasper McKinnon. He's number 81 as a running... No, he's a wide receiver. My bad. There he is. Good old Jasper. Tight ends. Let's move to tight ends. We have Isaac Goodry. He's a good old number 69. 69. Okay, moving on. Third place. Who else we got for third place here? Dre Stevenson. I'm still going to be calling names. Dre Stevenson, Brady the GOAT, David Ott, the Beast, CT Huffy, PTW, and Thad. So you guys get the first come, first serve for ACU freshmen before, of course, we move on to the public. People who didn't win prizes. Let me see what you guys got here. It's Aiden Too Cool is confused. Yeah, that doesn't look like they're here. Cool Trainer Huffy wants defense. So, okay, so now the public, everybody out there in the live chat, we have 55 people. 55 people. Offer up some renames. Offer up some renames for this player. Let's take a look at his attributes real quick and see, like, what would a guy with 71 speed at tight end, what would his name be? He's not very aware. He might be stupid. ACU just doesn't have a lot of academia in their forefront of their mind. But he's a pretty big dude. 78 break tackle, trucking. He's kind of a beast. Jumping 74, that's not bad. He's going to be a pretty good player. So what would a guy like this, what would his name be? I'm going to take a look at the chat here. Othello Doubleday. Z, you actually did win a prize, but I think it's for Big 12 only. I'd have to check on that. But let's see some names here. ET Lifestyle says Ulysses Agbaji, Lucas Wade, Zion Allen, David Fatiti. That's funny. George Strait Jr., Ishmael Garcia, Preston Dembry. I kind of like Preston Dembry. Bryce Brown, Poop Johnson. Okay. Demencio Ironwood. I kind of like that. Demencio Ironwood. Let's see. Frank Boulder. Luke Doubleday. Damari Breeze. Mo Lester. Jet Logan. Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown just has that. It does. It has that grit and grind type of feel to it. I like that one too. Demencio Ironwood. Paul Rockwood. Shane says Cody Kemp II. Rashad James. Mo Lester, dude. It's got to be Mo Lester. It sounds simple. I'm going to go with the simple one. I like Bryce Brown. It's so simple that it's good. It's good. Why can't I rename this guy? It won't even let me rename it. Boom. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. We need to throw some normal names in there, right? They can't all have wacky names. So yeah, it was kind of boring. But Bryce Brown, that's gonna win it. That's gonna win the one. Near and dear to my heart there, Bryce Brown. So congratulations there, Brycery Brown. All right, Bryce. Let's move on to the offensive line. Ooh, Fred Beck. Perfect. We can name an offensive lineman named Fred Beck. 92 acceleration as a freshman? All right. We see ya. All right, so do any of our prize winners want Fred Beck? Do they want Mr. Fred Beck? Prize winners were CT Huffy, PTW Thad, The Beast, David Ott, Brady the Goat, or Dre Stevenson. If you guys are here, throw out some names. If you're not, we're going to open that up to the public. Fred Beck. Cool Trainer Huffy says, nope, I'm looking for defense. Thad, if you want, Thad, you can have this one. Mark Kreitzer, I had Calvin Tower queued up. Angel Beekman. Angel Beekman. Fat Lever. I want defense too, GG9. Steen Smenegar. Tim Under. Thad, you don't have to have this one, but if you do, if you want him, you can have him. Chance Rice. Okay. All right. And just again, I'm always going to be naming off the prize winners first, and if they aren't here, if they aren't active, then I'm going to open it back up to everybody else. So Chance Rice is going to be this offensive lineman. There you go. No relation to Ray Rice, of course. Left guards. Do we have anybody? No. Ooh, Dante Bryant, the center. Okay. All right, so if any of our third place prize winners are here, please go ahead and throw out some names there. And again, those prize winners are now PTW, the Beast, David Ott, Brady the Goat, and Dre Stevenson. So we only have a couple more guys until we can actually just full on go with it. And I don't think that they're here. Jabron Lames. Okay, all right, so they're not in. So let's go ahead and open it up to the public, guys. What names are you going to throw out here? I will scroll back up and look. Gary Drake, Bimmy Jutler, Lawrence Brady, Malcolm Flanagan, Tim Under, Chad Savage, Tommy Portman, Bob Ross, Stephen Rocky, Richard Knox, Trolls Trio, John Party. He's got some good songs. PJ Silva. That's a good name. That's a good name for this guy. PJ Silva. Harry Kane III. Oh, I see what you did there, Hurricane Jr. Darice Chapman. Yes, Z. Prize winner. You guys can throw out names just if somebody else likes them, but I'd rather you guys stick to your prize winner. I kind of like that name for. It's either between Harry Kane III for me, or it was PJ Silva. He kind of looks like. I don't know. It could go both ways. I kind of like PJ Silva. It's got a good ring to it. But Harry Kane was very creative. But I'm gonna go with PJ Silva. That was a good one. That was a good one from the public. Boom. PJ Silva. There we go. Nice. And he's from San Diego, so it works. It works. Let's go to the guard spots. Nobody there. Right tackle, nobody there. Now we're on defense, CT Huffy. We're on defense. We have Andrew Garcia from Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Andrew Garcia from Oklahoma. We have a right end, David Dickerson. But we'll stick to the left end right now. So again, I'll take this one. Sandy Xavier. Sandy Xavier. And you know, I hope I'm saying these names right, you know. Don't want to say them wrong. Don't want to say names wrong. All right, let's move to right end here. We have David Dickerson. David Dickerson. He's a lefty. And he's big. Look at that big old booty. Wow. Okay. Well, if somebody wants a big man, here we go. Let's get back to the prize winner list off. We got Dre Stevenson, the Beast, Brady the Goat, David Ott, or PTW. And that would be PTW Animations, I believe. So, and I'm going to say it again, I just don't think that they're here. But I'm always going to announce their name in case they just show up. And we'll do this thing for second place winners and first place winners as well. But I don't think they're here. So let's go to the public. Larry the Cable Guy, Santrell Dennis, Gary Dose, Demencio Ironwood. I'm going to go with that one. I know. It was the one from a little while ago, but it saves me a space. Look at that. Demencio Ironwood. Demencio Ironwood. It's great. Ironwood. Oh. Ironwood. Perfect. There we go. Sounds like a big guy name, right? Defensive tackle. What do we got here? What do we got? This Rowley Anger was a freshman rename. King Kareem, Mustafa Shakar. So linebackers out. Left outside linebackers out as well. But then we have one freshman here, Jermaine Tyler, out of Del Rio, Texas. And I'm just going to open this one up for the public because, again, I don't see them in here. So let's go ahead and get some names going. BJ Prohl, Jamal Horsey, Aaron Crawford. That's a pretty great name right there. Donald Duck. Donald Duck. Aaron Crawford. DJ Martindale. Daquan Jennings. Jimmy Hopper. Jimmy Hopper. Dason Tuggle. Jimmy Hopper. Henry Rigolino. What? Apollo Prohl. Luther Clements. Cake Johnson. Darren Harris McKay. Jamarcus Little. Jamarcus Little's good. Or Karma Chameleon. Oh, man. I love that. I love that name. I love that name. Like, Chameleon's not even a last name, but I love it. We're going to go with Karma. We're going to split it up. We're going to go Karma as his first name. And last name, we're going to do something else. We're going to do something else. So, Karma what? Karma what? Karma Bowser. Karma Tuggle. Karma Duck. Duck, of course. Duh. Karma Jackson. Karma Luck. That's funny. That's funny. Karma Luck. Karma Tuggins. Karma Cantwell. Karma Kinshow. Karma Cena. Karma Cena. Karma Cena. Yep. That's it. Look at that. Boom. He's going to be a beast. He's a 79 freshman, guys. He's going to be a beast. Karma Cena. All right, Mike Douglas from Manhattan Beach, California. What do we got for Mike Douglas? What do we got for Mike Douglas? Let's check out his numbers here because I see a little bit of a low. 81 speed. Acceleration is an 80. He's pretty solid, but the awareness is not all there yet. Jumping to 77. Tackles an 87. Like, that could... Dude, this guy's going to be like Brian Urlacher. Like, look at him. Pursuit, play recognition. He knows what's coming already as an 80. He'd be starting on most teams right now. That's crazy. So, Mike Douglas, the linebacker. Michael Scott. Doug Dimmadome. Mason Wildstock. J-Rock, I love your names, man. I'm just going to say that right now. Every name that you pop in there, I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Tyler Newhouse. Oscar Love. Rasmus Tangy. Tyler Ryback. That's a great one. But that's the bad thing, Rowdy Whitson. You've got that blue gear, so I'm already... People are be like, your favoritism, your mods. Miller Markoff. Rocco Roundhouse. Daquan Smith. Webb Tyler. Oh, David Ott. Hey, you're in here. You won third place. So if you want this guy, you can have this guy. You finished in third place on one of the contests, so you get to rename an ACU freshman. So if you want this guy, you can always say no, but if you want this guy, you can have him. But we are in the linebacker spots. So ACU is starting to run out of some freshmen, just FYI. Yeah, yes you did. Yes you did. So if you want him, you can have him. And I guess let's just, while he's thinking about a possible player rename, let's just count how many freshmen that we have left. So we have one, which is Mike Douglas. We have Kevin Robertson as number 2. And Chris Scott, number 3. So 2 corners. And then with one free safety. That'd be 4. Mike Davis as 5. So we have 5 freshmen left for the freshman renaming for ACU. Yeah. So if I were you, David, I'm not ready for this revelation. Well, you gotta be. You gotta be. We got to get this show on the road. So if you're not ready, you can wait, but there's only 5 left. There's only 5 guys left, and we're getting a lot of good names. We're getting a lot of good names right now. Let's see if he actually... Did he have a response? Did he have a response in here? Nope, he doesn't have a response yet. Dude, I just played a hockey game, but I'll take it. All right. So then what we'll do is we'll skip. We'll skip Mike Douglas then. We'll give him Mike Douglas, and I'll go back and we'll give that to him. All right. So for the next 4 freshmen, we've got Kevin Robertson and Chris Scott. And it looks like Kevin Robertson's going to be a little bit better than Chris Scott. The speed is just better. The agility's better. Yeah, Chris Scott, he might not have... We can use Chris Scott as kind of like a meme. Let's make Chris Scott like a meme name because it doesn't look like he's ever going to be a significant player for ACU. All right, so cornerback. Amarillo Mornings. Up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is the shoes I got on. All right. JJ Bisaka, Steve Carell, Bobby Joe, Ray Scott, Taco John, Kale Cherry. Again, J-Rock. I see the name and I look over to the left and it's J-Rock. I love these names. Tyler Joseph, Tito Feet. I'm not even going to try it. Alonzo Beauregard, Stuart Dale. I like Stu Dale. Stu Dale. Better than too stale. Dad joke. All right, time for the meme player, Chris Scott. He's going to be the meme player, guys. What are we going to do? What are we going to rename this dude? I can't wait for this one. Can't wait for this one. John Wick, is that the 4th? Louis Bell. Michael Scott from The Office. Bone Boone. Bow Wow Scott. Oh my God, that's great. That's great. So if he ends up making any plays, he can be a dog. We'll be like, this guy's a dog. Bow Wow Scott. That's great. Dude. Do you guys like it? I like it. Bow Wow. No! Didn't mean to delete that. Bow? Can we get a space in here? Yes. No. No. Thank you. Bow Wow Scott. Bow wow yippee yay, bow wow yippee. I can't even do that because YouTube's going to be like, demonetized. Who cares? We're not even monetizing this crap anyway. God. Ready, Bow Wow? Here we go. I think that's how the song starts off. There we go. All right, Brett Green. Come on, I just want to hear the thing. Dang, I must be missing it. I can't get it, guys. Oh well. Good attempt. I can't get it, guys. All right, so Brett Green is the next one. Brett Green. Do we have anybody that was a prize winner? It's really, really, really nice to meet you. I'm really, really digging your style. Ernesto Dankworth. Oh, that's great. Ernesto Dankworth. Where's Sequestral at? What? Did he comment in here? Who is it? Where is he? I can't see him in the chat here. Where'd he go? Sequestral's a longtime supporter, guys. Very, very long time supporter. Oh, he's coming in soon. Okay, well, Ernesto Dankworth. That's got to be the name. I'm getting a lot of that one. This person is very passionate about Ernesto Dankworth. Dankworth. And you know what? I'm feeling good tonight. So you know what? We might even just keep this stream going. We might just keep it going. We're just going to rename every single freshman in the NCAA. No, I'm just kidding. I'm halfway serious, but I'm just kidding a little bit. All right, Mike Davis, a strong safety. 79 overall player. This guy's really good. Really good. So this is actually the last ACU freshman to be renamed other than the one David Ott claimed. So, do we have Dre Stevenson, Brady the GOAT, the Beast, or PTW in the chat? If we have you guys in the chat, Mookie Claymore. Reese, Gerald Black. Sequester was a winner, Heel Boy, but I think he finished in second or first. You'd have to look at the... He won second place for one. Fettel Doubleday Jr. Come on, it's perfect. Donald Duckworth. Othello Doubleday Jr. Everybody wants Othello Doubleday Jr. You know what? Ah, man. I didn't want to break this to you guys, but I think we're going to save Othello Doubleday for the March Madness edition for Team Builder teams. Like we had last year for March Madness, I think we're going to save Othello Doubleday. I didn't want to tell you, but I guess anybody that's in this is going to find out eventually, right? It was bound to come out. There was a name that I liked. Ah, there it is, right there. Ray Ovale. This one was from Wolf King Gaming. I like that one. Ray Ovale. Interesting. It's simple, and it's interesting. Ray Ovale. All right, cool. Well, that means ACU's live stream for naming ACU players is all finished up, which means we are now moving on to all of the Big 12, other than ACU, of course. We're moving on to all of the Big 12, and this is for second place winners. Goldie Corona, though. Yeah, I liked that one too. All right, so second place winners. This list is a little bit longer. So if you hear your name and you're here, make sure you book in your spots, because what we're going to do now is I'm going to go through every... How am I going to do this? I haven't really thought this out. I think what I'll probably do is... Oh, man, this is tough. If you guys hear your name, let me know what team that you want. How about that? That way I'm not like saying we're only going to do Amarillo first. That would just take way too long. So by you guys that hear your name as far as a second place winner goes, let me know what team that you're wanting. Stick around, and then I'll try to go one by one, and then we'll figure out what freshman that we're going to get, right? Hopefully this goes by quickly. I don't anticipate that it will, but we'll have to just make it work because I want you guys to get your players in for year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9. It's important. Okay, so second place winners, you guys won the ability to rename a freshman on any Big 12 Team Builder team. And this is only going to be for Team Builder freshmen that are not already custom prospects. So like this guy, Matt Simmons, he's a freshman at Amarillo. He was not a custom player. Evan Stevenson, another guy that was not a freshman custom player. Now, if we go to a guy like you know who, Daniel Monroe, that is a custom player, and I'll let you guys know if who's off limits and whatnot. But he's a freshman custom, so he can't be renamed. Okay, so I'm going to list off the second place winners, and if you're here, just like a little bit of a roll call again, make sure you stick around because I am going to call you back to rename some players here. Okay, so Thor's Chris Hemsworth, you won a second place prize. Michael Cooper, Gaming Go Ham, Keneal Mason, J-Rock, Jax Fax, Thad, Nathan Majors, AC Riley, Z, Thor's Chris Hemsworth, so he's got 2, Braden Austin, Sequestral, Diabolist, Teddy H. So there's a lot. There's a lot of second place winners, and it's going to get easier once we get to the first place winners, but there's a lot of second place winners. All right, so if you guys heard your name being called, let me know what team that you want to pick. Pick one team, I'll go to that team, and that's it. That's it. We'll have to find a freshman from there. Okay, so Braden Austin, Odessa. So he was first. He got in, and we're going to go to Odessa State. So freshman for Odessa State, and I'll scroll through these freshmen. And we don't have any running backs here. We got a fullback, Braden. We got a fullback named Mark Walker. He's a 40 overall if you want that. Let's see. We have Jared Avery, a wide receiver from Shawnee, Oklahoma. We have Joe Taylor. Remember, he was the big-time guard that Ardmore and Amarillo was going after. Pierre Harrison, a 66. Eric Robinson, the defensive tackle. Nobody for linebacker yet. Oh, 2 freshmen here. Actually, 4 freshmen middle linebackers for Odessa State. Holy crap. They went really young. They had to get really young for that. Tommy McAfee at cornerback. Man, James King, Nick Powell. There's a lot to choose from Odessa State, guys. Reggie Thurman is a 75. All right, so who you want, Braden? You want Joe Taylor? Okay. All right, you want Joe Taylor. What do you want his name to be? Look at those unis. Look at those unis. I may not like everything Odessa State's doing with their bags of money. Just kidding. But I do appreciate them uniforms right there. Apollo Caesar. Man, what is up with you guys in the name of Apollo? Man, we got Apollo St. Patrick, who was a boss in the NCAA tournament for XBA. It's amazing. All right, Apollo Caesar, you are selected. All right, so do we have any other prize winners out there? Do we have any other prize winners out there for second place? Diabolist, Midland State for him. Thad wants Denver Tech. All right, who's next? We probably got Denver Tech. Okay, so Denver Tech. I think this one will be for Thad. We got Jarrell Tolley, an 80 quarterback. He's a freshman. 5'11" out of Beverly Hills, Michigan. Interesting. That's probably going to be the one that he goes with. Blake Berry, a running back. Tony Purcell, or Purcell, however you want to say it. Dan Lewis. Maurice Ward, a left tackle. Matt Wallace, 62. Oh, Thad wants the Shreve. Okay. Well, we'll go to Midland State now because they're next up on the board here. All right, so Midland State Diabolist. You have Preston Mitchell. Was he... Why do I feel like Preston Mitchell was a custom? Damn it. I'm going to skip Preston Mitchell because I feel like he was a custom. I have a very weird feeling about that. So I'm going to skip that. I'm sorry, Dia. I'm sorry. I just have a weird feeling about it. John Holmes, a 60 wide receiver. Do you want that Diabolist? Probably not. All right, moving on. Man, they don't have any freshmen. They've got this guy, Tim Graves, a right guard. Bill Concepcion, a 61. George Latimer, 62. What is up with their freshmen, guys? DeMarcus Miller, a 60. Oh, there we go. Bernard Ford, a 78. That's a pretty decent one. Left outside linebacker. Andrew Thomas, a 63. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Craig Jackson got the red shirt this year, Dia. Is Diabolist even still in here? That's the question, guys. That's the question. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Because after this, we're gonna get right into the NCAA. I don't know if how long I'm gonna go with that, but it is interesting. Keith McCall. All right, so Dia, that is your options. Wait, Preston Michaels. Is that his name? Preston Mitchell. Preston Mitchell. Yeah, I don't see Diabolist in here. Oh, maybe that quarterback. This guy? Wait, we don't have a quarterback. Remember? Preston Mitchell was, I think he was a custom. Try not to take too long, fellas. We do have a lot of people. I'll make sure I'm not boring everybody. There was one guy, I think there was this guy, Bernard Ford. That's the best freshman on Midland State. I know Diabolist isn't much of a defensive guy, but that's like your best option, other than like a guy like Craig Jackson. Somebody tell Diabolist that Preston Mitchell is probably a custom. And I don't want to rename him. All right, so that was it. That was it. Yeah, no joke, Nathan. I think he's in college. I think he's in college. Diabolist is not responding. Just one more time. The quarterback, Preston Mitchell, is probably a custom player, and I don't want to rename him because of that. Your options will have to be, if you want the best player available, it's probably going to be Craig Jackson, the middle linebacker, or the defensive tackle here, Bernard Ford. Rename the linebacker to Jet Holland. Okay, got it. I got you. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Jet Holland. And we'll go to the next second place winner. Good old Jet Holland. All right, so then once we exhaust all the second place winners, guys, we're going to open it back up to the the stream. All right, so who's next? Who is next here? We had J-Rock for Camu. We had Thad for Shreve. So let's go to Thad for Shreveport. Thad is still here. I would hope that he is. If you guys want a prize, make sure you're still here, because it'll save me a lot of work for having to call on you. No offense right now. What's going on here? We got Rick Smith and Billy Love. Rick Smith and Billy Love. Any offensive linemen? No. Gary Parker, 68 right tackle. Aaron Young, 64. Oop, there we go. That's a good one. Mike Hall, 78 right end. Freshman. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Marcus Johnson, a freshman, 69. This way, you guys can kind of get an idea of the rosters too when you're in this stream. Darius Davis, he's not going to play this year. Did get that red shirt, but he's a good freshman too. Reggie Wright and Jim Rivero. Ooh, nope, that's a custom. Antonio Miles Jr. is custom. Charles Washington, 68. Jed Daniels, and that is it. That is it for Shreveport. So let's see what Thad wants. He wants Billy Love. Wait, that right end. Okay, so you want the right end. You want the right end. That would be Mike Hall. Okay. What do you want the guy's name to be? Sequestral. Things are stressful, man. if you want the honest answer, things are stressful. Content creation right now is hectic. How are you? How are things going with you? LaShawn Watts. It's good to have you back, man. I know that you've been busy with your advanced training. LaShawn Watts. All right, perfect. LaShawn Watts. All right, moving on. We're going to go to Camu, because I think that was where J-Rock wanted to go. Kansas A&M. All right, so let's make sure that he's here. Z, Denver Tech, and I know exactly who I want. All right, so here we are at Camu, and we're looking for J-Rock. Okay, so we got a quarterback here. Donald Rogers is 74. By the way, any Camu fans out there, do you guys think that Jake Reyes is going to win the Heisman? I don't remember saying that, but apparently I did. So much shows how much I remember. Kyle Daly, 67. Jameel Carter, we're fixing that because he ended up transferring, so he's actually not on the team right now. Kentrell Huggins was a custom player, so he's not able to be renamed. No offensive lineman right now, except for this guy, Scott Powell, a left guard. We did have that quarterback. Donald Rogers. We also got P.J. McKeon, a 77 center. Ooh. Nope, Cameron Shellnut. He was a custom too. Anthony Nelson, that'd be pretty nice. A 77 defensive tackle. I'd imagine he's going to be involved. Getting a lot of sacks this year. Just a couple, well, 72. He's not the best option, but if you wanted a linebacker, you got 2 options there. Cornerback, just one guy. Doug Rose, my namesake. Dougie Fresh. Brian Hughes, 65. And then we got Joe Hamilton with that smooth, sweet 69 overall. Okay, so which one you want? Which one you want there, J-Rock? Brian Street, a custom winning a Heisman hasn't been done since year 3. So you're right. You're right. Brian Street, you're right. Humongous. All right, so he wants the quarterback, Donald Rogers. All right, so what's the name here, J-Rock? What's the name? What do you got for Mr. Donald Rogers? I love Cam. Like, man, I say it every time I look at these uniforms again. Like, when I've been away from TeamBuilder for so long, I look at these uniforms and I'm like, man, they're just solid. You guys ever do that with any of your creations? You guys ever do that after the finished product? I mean, sometimes, like, when years go by, you go back to it and you're like, man, these were terrible. Why did I ever do that? I can't say that about Camu's uniform. It's just so simple, but it's great. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Dyson Cherry. Perfect. All right, Denver Tech. My hated rival. Who do you want, Z? If you're still there. Let me list off the prize winners for second place one more time, just in case you guys are still here. It's got Thor's Chris Hemsworth, Michael Cooper, Gaming Go Ham, Keneal Mason, J-Rock. Already used his, though. J-Rock already used his. Jax Fax, Thad, Nathan Majors, AC Riley, Z, Thor's Chris Hemsworth, and Braden Austin already used. Braden Austin already used his. So we're just waiting on Thor's Chris Hemsworth. He has 2. Z, AC Riley, Nathan Majors, Jax Fax, Keneal Mason, Gaming Go Ham, and Michael Cooper. That's who we're waiting on. Cooper, sure, we can do that, but it's gonna. Let me know later on, like a comment or something, because we got a lot of teams to get through for second place. All right. Z, the 6'8" linebacker. Oh, that's who you want. Yeah, I remember that guy. He's a middle linebacker, I think. Gary Clark. Yep, that's him. That's the guy. He's supposed to be. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's almost at the top of the edit player sign. Look at that, dude. This guy's insane. All right. Z, who you got? What's your name? What's your guy's name for this Gary Clark, 6'8"? Link Lombardi. Perfect. Link Lombardi. Cool. Well, he's definitely going to have that championship pedigree for sure. Guy's too good. Guy's almost too good. Okay. Keneal Mason, I saw that you were here. Second place winner. Sequestral, you're here. Diabolist already got his. We need Teddy H, Sequestral, Gaming Go Ham, Michael Cooper, Keneal Mason, Jax Fax, Nathan Majors, AC Riley, and Thor's Chris Hemsworth. So a lot of you guys are still here. A lot of you guys aren't. But all right. Okay, Keneal Mason says Little Rock. All right, who you want from Little Rock? You don't want to know the thing I would say about Little Rock. It rhymes with something kind of hilarious. I make fun of Little Rock all the time when we have to play him. It'd be the perfect insult. Ryan Davis. Little. I don't want to say it. Brad Washington, 74. Left tackle. Nobody there for offensive line other than that left tackle. Left end, William Johnson, a 75. That's pretty decent. That's pretty nice. Be a nice player for you to own. Darrell Browning. Ooh. Eddie Smith. Left outside linebacker. 6'4". He's a big dude. He's a big dude. Oh, Derek Burns. He's a custom. Rashad Harris. It's a pretty good name as it is. I wouldn't want to change him. Kevin Wynn, a 66. Freddie Tucker. Freddie Tucker, he was not a custom, but he'd be a good player to have too, a 76 overall. Adam Galloway, a 75. 5'9". It's interesting. Gabe Justice, a free safety. And Sylvester Freeman. So you got a lot to choose from there, Keneal. Who would you like? The cornerback, Freddie Tucker. Perfect. See, this is the speed. This is the speed that I like. All right, Keneal. Freddie Tucker, what do you want his name to be? Meeks. You know what they say about guys from Little Rock. Javon Mason. Perfect. So is he related to Keneal? Is he? All right. Javon Mason. Perfect. Oh, my brother. Perfect. Well, there he is. Might not be from the same state, but it works. Or are they? Nope. One's from Missouri, one's from Georgia. Okay, moving on. Keneal Mason did his. Okay, Sequestral, you are up. You are up, sir. Go right ahead. We have Gaming Go Ham, Jax Fax, Nathan Majors, AC Riley, Thor's Chris Hemsworth, Teddy H. And then we're going to be done with second place because nobody else is here that I'm noticing. So Sequestral, who would you like? Where would you like to focus on? We have Amarillo, Ardmore, Broken Arrow, Denver Tech, Camu, Little Rock, McAllen, Midland State, Nebraska State, the whole Big 12. You get the idea. Let me see Shreve O-line. All right, so then after this, we'll move into the first place winners because again, we're not seeing a whole lot of activity here for the other guys. Let's see. We have nobody from the offensive line other than Gary Parker. Gary Parker. Do you want him from the offensive line? You could go after a defensive lineman, such as this guy, Aaron Young. This guy, nope, LaShawn Watts was renamed. Kerry Hardy. Marcus Johnson. And that's it for D-line. Linebacker, you could get this guy, Darius Davis. He's a 73. He's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, not a lot of amazing freshmen here for the Shreve, unfortunately. So those are your options. Beast. Yes, you can still claim your prize, but we're going to move on to first place because they have been waiting since the start of the stream. So we're going to move to first place winners after Sequestral makes his pick. Let me get that linebacker. Okay, you got it. You got it. Which one are we talking here? Are we talking about probably this guy, Darius Davis. So what's your name? No Rivers. No Darius Rivers or something like that, right? Vincenzo Moody. Love it. Love it. Nope, shoot. Vincenzo Moody. All right. So Brady, the GOAT, and the Beast, I know you guys just came in, but we are going to go ahead and move on. You guys can still claim your guy. David Ott as well, if you're still here. You guys can go ahead and claim your guy a little bit later, but we are going to move on to the first place winners now because they've been waiting since the beginning of this stream. Now, I wanted to wait on them because, obviously, I want to make sure that everybody gets theirs in, but there were a lot of third and second place winners too. Wanted to capitalize on that. Okay, so first place winners would be CT Huffy for regular season, CT Huffy for bowl season winner, KFC Durant for bowl season winner, Portugal and Braden Austin for preseason prediction contest winners. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 first place winners. And Cool Trainer Huffy has 2. And the prize for first place is you get to rename any freshman in the entire NCAA. The entire NCAA. You get to rename a freshman, which means we're going to go to all teams. And that's actually a bad idea because then it's not sorted by overall. So you get to pick any NCAA team. How about we do that? And we'll try to find a freshman for you guys. So if you heard your name, let's get this one going. All right, so CT Huffy wants to go to Ardmore. Perfect. Yeah. I love it when other people love Ardmore. Jesse Owens. No, we can't rename Jesse Owens. He's a sprinter. Charles Wilson, a running back. Looks like he's going to be decent. Maybe not the best, maybe not the greatest, but he'll be decent. Dwayne Bryant, a 95 speed, 73, 6-foot-tall receiver. It seems like he'd be a beast. Oliver Price is a custom. Justin Morris, there's our good friend Baba Tunde. Nathan Arbaugh is a custom. Brad Griffin is not. You could rename him. Ryan Scott is 77. He's a legit rename possibility. We've also got Robert Rivero, 68. Dan Monroe is a custom. Luke Corbett, a 68. Jordan Lashley is a custom as well. David Parrish is not. He's a left outside linebacker, can be renamed. This guy there. Josh Stanford, R.J. Rogers. Should have some freshman corners. Scott Campbell. Scott Campbell is an 80. Nice. That's pretty good. And that's it. So, who do you want, CT Huffy? Who would you like? Colin Demand. Ardmore bad. Ohio State good. Just for that, I'm going to reschedule. I'm going to reschedule our schedule and play Ohio State just so I can beat them. All right, so you want Dwayne Brandt. What's your name going to be here? What's your name? What's your name? Ardmore Iamore. Josiah Pompeo. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to make sure Josiah gets in for year 7. We're going to get some action for Pompeo. Great. He's going to be the next Ardmore great. Darnell Savage has nothing on this guy. Josiah Pompeo. All right, cool. So we got that out of the way. So CT Huffy, you actually have one more, CT. You actually won 2 first place prizes. So if you'd like to rename another freshman, you can do that. Let me list off the prize winners one more time for first place. It would be KFC Durant, Cool Trainer Huffy's second one, Portugal, and Braden Austin. So those are you guys that are still here. You get to rename another one. That's funny. David Ott. See, he'll say that, but then he'll lose to OSU. That's how it's going to work. I'll do both right now if that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do you want to rename somebody from Ardmore again, or do you want to do, I don't know, Washington, UTEP? Like, you can rename any freshman in the league that you want to. So look at Paris Austin. He's the best. He's considered the best wide receiver in the whole entire game. Look at this. Ooh, perfect. The best players in all of college football are Xavier Wiggins and Scott Thomas. Bring it! Ardmore Denver Tech, baby. Bring it on. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, CT Huffy. Do you need a refresher? Or do you just want to pick a team here? Pick a team, please. Paris sucks. Nebraska State. Aw. Wee little prairie dogs. All right. Brian Cole, a quarterback. Marcus Riley. George Sims. Avery Winston. Jesse Armstrong. Brad Neal. Stanley Fisher. Fred Pitts. Jay Williams. Dusty White. Tom McNeil, a 6'7" player. Chris Hill. Ooh. Gerald Arnold, an 80. James Newby is 78. And then Brian Smith is 77. Matt Gibbons is 71. And then we also have a nice player here, Brent Moore at 78. And Larry Lee. Okay. I'll take the cornerback, Bodie Ungermeyer. Did I see that right? Bodie? Or is that how you would say his name? Like, we're going to have to pronounce his name here, because I'm sure he's going to make some plays. So, Bodie or Brody? Like, is that how you... Okay. Bodie Ungermeyer. Yeah, we're gonna have to pronounce his name. Maybe a lot this season. Especially how he's going to get burned with Ardmore receivers. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, maybe. Kind of not. All right, moving on here. First place winners. CT Huffy, thank you for your participation. We're going to move on. KFC Durant, Portugal, and Braden Austin. First place winners. Who do you got? Where do you want to go? All right. He's not an island. He's a whole boat. Love it. Come on, Braden. Come on, Braden. Everybody F in the chat for Braden right now. F. F. Fail. Just complete and utter drop of the ball. Fail. And I think, you know what, just for that, I don't know what we should do, guys. What's a good punishment for being a moderator and not knowing what's going on? What's a good punishment? Should we just like I don't know. What do you think? Should we like Space Jam Paris Austin where he forgets all of his ability? Should we do that? That seems like it's really fun. Really, really fun. We should Thanos snap Paris Austin. Like, he should become somebody else. Like, or we could unmod him. We could totally unmod him. Or we could just name him, you know, Doogie Mick. Nope. Mick Perfect. Doogie McDougerson. Okay. There we go. So pretty much the story is Paris Austin was, I don't know, man. I think with Braxton Austin, with his dad, he just had too much drama going on. So they fought. They had a fight. And Paris basically said, I don't think you're my dad. I think you're an imposter. I don't think you're real. I don't think you're telling me the truth. So he went out and he did a DNA test. And he found out that he's actually a McDougerson. And found out his real name's Doogie. So Doogie McDougerson. And so he's officially changed his name to Doogie McDougerson. I'm sorry. So that is actually going to be Braden Austin's rename across the NCAA. So he's just going to use his rename to Doogie McDougerson. All right, so let's move on now. Let's move on, and we're going to go with Portugal, KFC Durant, and that's it. That'll be our first place prize winners, and then we'll move on to the second and third place prize winners for the rest of the stream. And then if we're still feeling good, we still got some good numbers here. We'll continue on with some more renaming of freshmen. I like it. This is some Jerry Springer crap. It really is. I'm speechless. Well, hey, guess what, man? You're a freaking mod. You should know what's going on. I'm kidding. We'll change him back. You know what we might do after the live stream? Doogie McDoog. You know what we might do after the live stream? We might just see him in action. Let's do that. Let's even make it more fun. Let's make it more fun. And even create more of a storyline here in this little fake fantasy world that, Paris Austin changed his name. We'll make him a lefty because lefties are awkward. No offense to lefties. My brother's a lefty. He actually, with the identity crisis, he actually lost height. And because he was just so stressed out to the max, he gained a shit ton of weight. And I don't think there's a face for him with that, but I think he grew a beard out. Yeah, that's Paris Austin, but that's now Doogie McDougerson. Yep. And he's gonna run some routes. He's gonna get some practice in. Yep. So we're gonna get some practice in. And he totally lost himself. He became a totally different person, totally different human being after Braxton Austin said, you know what, you're not my child anymore, so you need to find your own way. So there's Doogie McDougerson, and we'll go from there. All right, so here we go. Oh man, we lost a ton of people. We had 31 people in here. Oh man, I thought that was entertaining. Everybody hated it. Aw. Crap. Shoot. No, what? Who's messing with my stuff here? Who's messing with my stuff? Okay. All right, so let's continue on. Let's continue on. Is KFC Durant in here, or is it just Portugal? It's just Portugal. All right, so who do you want, Port? Who do you want, Port? And then we'll get into some other action here. Who do you want? Army. You want Army. You want to go to the Army. Army West Point. Does it say that for you guys in your game? Army West Point. I'm not seeing any freshmen. There we go. Bo Barrett, a 69. Seth Booker. Anthony Cole. Steve Kirkpatrick. That really bad center. I don't know if you want him. Jake Brown. What is his name? Darek. I'm sorry. He's 6'8" as a 71. Dang. Jeez, Darek. Not a lot to speak of here in the linebacking front. Grant Brown, Barry Kidd as a freshman red shirt. Just to keep it simple, we're only focused on pure freshmen. Brent Mixon at a 69. Mike Mendoza at a 65. Yeah, I can do that. CT Huffy, I can do that. And Van Moore, the kicker. Okay, so Port, who do you want there from that? Go to Bo Barrett. Well, who was that exactly? Because I don't remember. Bo Barrett, the wide receiver. Okay. All right. What do you want his name to be? Give me a name. Give me a name. Oh, God. Come on, Port. Come on, man. I don't have a lot of time. Let's go. Now that's a shout out right there, if I ever heard of one. Matt Legend. Okay, well, you better hope that Matt Legend never fumbles the football or anything. Matt Legend, number 89. Number 89. Okay. Oh, man, now we got 45 people now. What happened? Everybody's gone. Oh, you guys all missed it. You guys all missed it. Paris Austin has been not really Thanos, but his name has been Thanos. Doogie McDougerson. It's not canon. We're just doing this for fun. I'll change all of his stats back to the way we had it. All right, so let's see. Oklahoma time for Showstopper. Yeah, Showstopper. The moderator that doesn't know what's going on. Oklahoma. Tom Kelly, quarterback. Jamal Wright is 64. Ooh, fullback. This is 77, by the way. We're not going back, though. 78, Jerome Hayes. Tim Moody, another decent wide receiver freshman. He says he wants a quarterback. Okay. That was easy. Quarterback, Tom Kelly. What's your name? What's your name, Tom Kelly? Oh, great. Yeah, he's going to do it another. He's going to do another Austin, isn't he? He's going to do another Austin. He's from Odessa. God. Is he really? Is he really? Oh my God! No! Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. Come on, man. How does this guy do this? Braden Austin, dude, I guess this is what I get. This is what I get for trolling him like that. God. Oh, the Austins. The Austins are taking over everywhere, man. His name is going to be Odessa Austin? That's his name? His name is going to be Odessa Austin? So you've got a Dallas Austin. Oh, no, that's an Austin. And now you've got an Odessa Austin. So now I'm really starting to question. I'm really starting to question Braxton Austin here. I'm really starting to question Braxton Austin here. So his kid, who's 18 years old, would have been 12 years old when we started this Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty series. Which means he was already alive. He was already born. So did Braxton Austin plot this whole entire scheme out where he was going to end up coaching Odessa State? He named his kid Odessa before he was even there. Wow. All right, well, that is going to do it for the prize winners, guys. And let's see. So just naming this off one more time for anybody who missed it. We got third place PTW, Teddy H, The Beast, David Ott. You've still got the linebacker that we need to rename, the Mike Douglas guy. Brady the Goat, Thorge Chris Hemsworth, AC Riley, Nathan Majors, Jax Fax, Gaming Gohan, Michael Cooper, KFC Durant, and Dre Stevenson, and Thor's Chris Hemsworth, because you have two. So if any of you guys heard your name, now is the time. So Beast, yes. So we got Beast, David Ott, yes. So you guys are next. Okay. So what are your prizes? What were your prizes? Beast, you came in third place, so you can rename an ACU freshman. And Brady the Goat also came in third place, can rename an ACU freshman. And David Ott, you get the linebacker. So there are only a couple spots left for the other guys. All right, David, since you're up, you get to rename this guy. So give me what you got. Yep, I'll let you know who you got, Beast. I'll let you know. All right, so David Ott, did you come up with a name for Mike Douglas? J-Rock. Go back to Paris before you forget. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Well, I'm going to have to save this anyway, because I'm going to have to save this file anyway because I don't know what his numbers were, so I'm going to have to change it off screen. But we're going to get into some gameplay, actually, too, with that guy. Colin, stay awake. We got something fun. His name's going to be Cornelius Hall. Interesting. Another Hall? Man, you guys in your namesakes here. Cornelius, right? Yep, Cornelius Hall. Okay. I will have at least one Hall in this series. Oh, man. Well, Cornelius is going to be a beast. He's going to be a beast. Brian, the website, there is no website any longer. I still have to make the sheet or the pick form. I still got to make the pick form for you guys. Oh shoot, oh man, you guys have oh crap, we're out. We're out for ACU freshmen. All right, so for you guys. So for Beast, So for Beast, if you guys, okay, so let me do a refresher here. So if you guys are just coming in late now and you missed the live stream, namely PTW, Beast, Brady the Goat, you guys are in third place. So what? Yeah, okay. So PTW, the Beast, Brady the Goat, Thor's Chris Hemsworth, AC Riley, Nathan Majors, Jax Fax, Gaming Go Ham, Michael Cooper. So you guys finished in second and third place. So what you guys can go ahead and do now is just choose any team builder freshman. So I'm gonna open it up that way because there's no other guy that you can rename on ACU. And for first place for KFC Durant, you are able to rename any freshman in the NCAA. So if you hear your name, cool. If you're still active on the channel, cool. And just post in the comment section where what, like maybe like a top 5 positional group or something, and what team that you want to think about going to. We'll go that way. All right. So the Beast wants Thunderwolves. Yeah, baby. Let's go Thunderwolves. Let's go. We got Jesse Owens, my personal favorite there. Charles Wilson's a 73. Justin Morris. Brad Griffin. Ryan Scott. He was a big-time recruit. Robert Rivero. Monroe was a custom player. Luke Corbett. Lashley was a custom. David Parrish. Let's see what his ranking was. He's 77. David Parrish from Hawaii. Stanford a 69. RJ Rogers a 65. And they got this guy, the 80 cornerback, Scott Campbell from Texas. He's one of our 5-star recruits that we just got. And that's it. So let me know who you want. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All right, who you got? What's your name going to be for Scotty Campbell? Remember, Scott Campbell's going to be like the man next to this guy, Josh Miller. Those two guys, sophomore and freshman, those guys are the future. Because Boyd Scales and Carl Boyd is going to be gone. So you guys are the future of the position. Romeo Washington, it's perfect. Romeo Washington, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, cool. Romeo Washington, perfect. Perfect. What's wrong, Johnny M? Why are you guys disappointed? Oh, you guys were singing the song. I followed along. I was fine. Everybody else failed. Y'all receive an F for forgetting the lyrics. Okay, all right, well, I don't see anybody else that's here that's still able to take advantage of their prize. So we're going to move on. We are going to move on. What do you guys want to do next? I'm giving it up to you guys. Do you want to go through the rest of the NCAA? Maybe not like everybody. Maybe we might pick a couple teams to focus on and like rename some players. I can't see myself doing this all night, and I don't think that you guys can either. Do you guys want to do that next, or do you want to go into a practice with Doogie McDougerson? Do you guys want to see Doogie McDougerson in action, or would you rather go still rename some players? Practice with Doogie. Practice with Doogie. I want to rename. Doogie. Duty the GOAT. Let's see who has the best stats at every position. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that for right now while we're getting all the votes in, I guess. All right, so quarterback, Kent Collins, Stanfield, Kerry Ashley. Wow, Kerry Ashley is up there? Dang. Kaliki Rankin, Victor Allen, John Anderson. We played him in the bowl game. He wasn't very good. Orpheus McConnell. Lamont Christian is the worst 96 that you've ever seen. Dominic Porter. He played one of our games here. Travis Stallings. Billy Adams is up there. Justin Davis is a redshirt sophomore as a 94. That's going to be huge for Amarillo. Graham Keith is here as a 93, guys. Yeah, so that's your list. Johnny Johnson Jr. down there and down low. Rounding it out. Running backs, of course, Scott Thomas, Wiggins. That's going to be big. Cedric Adams, Dougie Flores, David Danowski, Dante LaBelle, Brent Guerrero. Wow. So Ardmore still with that three-headed monster. 6'4" Guerrero, 6'3" Wiggins. That's going to be tough for us, guys, to figure out what we want to focus on, whether it's going to be running or throwing. We still have Darnell Savage, big-time player, Willie Nelson, Stanfield, 4,400 yards, Stanfield. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Adrian Pearson, not Peterson. Ryan Viper III, pretty good. Andres Buckley. I would not be surprised if Buckley won the Heisman this year. Just saying. Ezekiel Henry, Dustin Miller. Now they also have a 1-2 punch. Dustin Miller, and Scott Thomas. That's pretty big time. What's up, Sid? Fullbacks. We don't really use our fullbacks, so we don't have anybody there. But wide receivers, Doogie McDougerson. Yeah, ate a couple too many cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Abraham Young. Kurt Blunt. Alex Jefferson's a boss. Buchanan Simmons. Don't you think Buchanan Simmons wishes that he had come to Ardmore? He's from Ardmore. You guys remember this guy? When we were on the recruiting trail with him? Crazy. Crazy. You should have came to Ardmore, man. You're wasting away in the depths of Broken Arrow. John Hunter, Jason Wilson, some good wide receivers. Tight end, we don't have, like, really good tight ends. That's what she said. David Sledge, Adam McDonald, Eric Buchanan. We're pretty well represented here in the middle of the 90s. But nothing too crazy. Cody Joseph. Left tackles. We don't own left tackles that are really good. Left guards could probably be said the same thing with Frank Caldwell and Slade Morton. Center, same deal. There's Curtis Narcisse. There you go, Dylan B, if you're still around. Curtis Narcisse is your guy. Trevor Jones. Orlando Goodlove. Yeah. Yeah, Osborne Cantrell was a rename. Morris Campbell. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out too for any like custom players that we didn't hit on, that we weren't able to go get. I'm not seeing very many. Victor Brown, this guy right here. I remember this dude. I think we were going after him at Amarillo, and he didn't come through for us. Adonis Caesar, if you guys remember, Adonis Caesar was a rename. Yeah, not much going on here on defensive line. Matt Taylor. Yeah, not much going on there. Defensive tackle, again, just not a whole lot of representation for Big 12. And, I mean, there's a reason for this. When you look at this, it's like our offenses are kind of crazy. So when these recruits are looking at where they want to go, they're like, man, why do I want to get exposed? I got pro stock. It's either that or we just don't know how to recruit on defense. That's got to have something to do with it. Colton Daniels, Andrew Davis, Boyd Scales. Yep, good corners there. Caleb Davis, the best free safety out of McAllen. Matt Bradica's right up there with him with Faintest 9, who was granted another year of eligibility Arthur Washington. Nathan Gamble Cole. That had to have been a rename. I've never seen that last name ever in NCAA. Freddie Bolden and Jason Kelly. And then kickers, Quentin Kleck is our best kicker. Punter, Trey Day. Trey Day all day. All right, so that's going to round out your positional group. So there you go. That's cool. So now, I mean, we're just kind of hanging out. We're just kind of hanging out now, guys. So we can do whatever we want to do. Let's see. What are you saying here? What are you saying? Oh, they made a straw poll. What are the straw poll results? Oh, it's pretty split. It's pretty split. 8 votes, Doogie the GOAT. Rename players, 6. Look up past renames. I have no idea what the past renames were. Like, I can't think of them off the top of my head. But, Gio, by the way, your guy, Jay Ballmer, should be a tight end here. And he will be. He will be a tight end, but obviously because when you have players that transfer, or you guys with custom players, you say, I want to transfer to this school, we have to look at this, like watch this. So Kansas A&M, Jamil Carter's here on Camu, and he's also here on Little Rock. So you basically have to find a player that you can rename on your team to make it a quote-unquote transfer. So he'll be on there at the start of the season, but he's currently not in the league right now. But he will be in there. I promise. I promise, I promise. All right, so do you guys remember any of the old I have Anthony Armstrong on Wisconsin and a Vanderbilt guy. So we can go to Wisconsin. I think Anthony Armstrong is the backup right now. He's an 80. Quentin Gordon. Is he related to Melvin Gordon? The Wisconsin thing. Let's see. Checking my custom prospect, Raul Braga. What happened to Anthony Seaberg? I don't know. Who's the Vanderbilt guy? Ivan Gorbachev. Look at that dude. Man, you know what we needed to do? We needed to go back and find some of these custom guys and been like, yeah, I want to play against Vanderbilt this year. You know what? We actually did that with UL Monroe. With Raman Ramesses. Yeah, so Ardmore's going to be taking them on. That'll be interesting. That'll be kind of cool to watch. Yeah, we can change that. A lighter skin? I think it is light skin. Yeah, light. Gordon's fast. Check Dallas Austin. Check DJ Slauson, Michigan State. OJ Tompkins, quarterback, Toledo. Yeah, we'll go to Toledo. OJ, he's an 89 as a senior. Oof, look at him. Got that towel on the side, that Under Armour. Yeah, Toledo. Toledo would be a cool... They'd be kind of a cool, like, solo dynasty, I feel like. They're not the worst, but they'd still be kind of cool. You said you're going to bring beat Ohio State. Bring him, brother. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. We might just do it in year 7. I don't know. Yeah, Armstrong is light. He's still light. All right, so who else were we looking? We were looking for Michigan State wide receiver for Geo. Michigan State. Ooh, look, you guys remember this guy? Cornelius Zanzibar. Who made him? Yeah, DJ Slauson, sophomore, 83. DJ. Oh, you wanted Armstrong to be a light-skinned black? I didn't know that. I thought you wanted him to be like a Paul Bunyan looking guy. We can change him. We can change him. So medium. I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna pick David. I'm sorry. It's a long stream. We got to get through it. Okay. Check Minnesota. Thaddeus Parker. From Minnesota. Speaking of Minnesota, I actually had some really good games from the Minnesota Vikings franchise the other day. It was fun. Can't wait to get you guys to see that later on next week. Let's see. Who was Minnesota? Parker. Can't believe you guys remember this stuff. Thaddeus Parker. He's an 83. You guys picked some good players. He's gonna be a beast. I have so many quarterbacks. It's almost critical. Madden fun. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Madden's terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. It is. It's awful. It's awful. But you know what? I had fun with those games. Those were fun. Let's see. He had Yasin Knight. He's a 90. He's a 90. Yeah, go blue. His jerseys need to be a little darker in this game, in my opinion. And then Michigan State, I think his brother was here. Is that right? Portugal, was he a cornerback? Was it Yasin what? Strong safety, yeah. Yeah, Francis Knight. So every time that they play against each other, Michigan State and Michigan, those guys have to go up against each other. Interesting. Can you check J-Rock's guy? Nelson Diamondhead, wide receiver from Virginia. Virginia. Where was Nelson Diamondhead? There he is, 75, sophomore. Ooh, he looks cool. He's looking good right now. And then, who did you have? Who else was it? Cale Hollow, quarterback from Florida. What is up with Florida quarterbacks? Like, ever since... What? Cale Hollow. Maybe did he graduate? Did we even put him on the team? Was that one of those deals where you commented after the stream and I never put him in? That could have been it. Look at all these Allens. Oh my god, this will take forever. Well, while this is going on, let's read the chat. I commented, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find this. We need you more around here, Sequestral. Oh man. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. Let's move on. Sorry. Stafford Finkbeiner. Oh, I remember Finkbeiner. Didn't he have some weird backstory with artificial insemination or something? Stafford Finkbeiner. Oh, jeez. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. All right. I think that's pretty much pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we got 45 people in here. You guys are like, you guys love this stuff. You're eating this stuff up. Zach attacked. Zachary Lumpkin, quarterback, wide receiver for TCU. I think he was a wide receiver. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. There's TCU. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I love the Team Builder series. Yeah, I mean, we do too, man. We do too. We love it. We love it. If it had a little bit more support, and what I say by support, I guess I shouldn't say support. I shouldn't say support. If it had more views, you know, it would be. It's tough. It's tough. It's always tough when you're trying to do this stuff on YouTube, and I mean, it takes a lot of freaking work, and I don't think a lot of people understand it. I think they just think that when you hit the record button, you're talking the way that you're talking, like the commentary, like live chat's different. Like how we're doing this right now, there's a lot of mistakes, there's a lot of pauses, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that, and it's totally not that. It's the editing. It's the commentary, it's the getting rid of the mistakes, it's making sure that everything's timed up with the video, it's the thumbnail, it's the tags, it's the description, it's a lot. And if Team Builder had, I don't even want to say like the same number of views as XBA, because XBA is just killing it right now, but XBA takes forever. It's an hour for every game that you guys see. Every single game, Arrows and Jump, that's an hour. Gothiques against Neon, that's an hour. And when we get 8, 9 games that we show you guys in a video, that's 9 hours. It's 9 hours of recording. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not including the amount of time it takes to edit, to voice it, to audit it, to make sure that it's all good, and then to get ready to post it. Like, that's just one video. It takes like 3 days to get one video done. So it takes a long time. And because of that, because of the time it takes, then other series start taking the hit. One of those being Big 12 and Minnesota Vikings and Texas Rangers and this and that and this and that. So it's hard to juggle more than 1 or 2 series when XBA is doing as well as it is. If it wasn't doing as well, then I think that we'd be doing a lot more Team Builder than we already are. And that's all I got to say about that. So what I'm saying is I wish we could do more Team Builder, but we can't. There's just not enough time. There's just not enough time. Yeah, Caden, it's a process. It's a process. Johnny M gets it. I've edited and filmed and whatnot. It's not easy, dude. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, you go to work. You know what I mean? You go to work. You do your job. You get in. You get out. But when it comes to, like, editing videos as a side hobby, like, I guess maybe if like you're saying you worked in film and you worked at, like, that was your job, that was your profession, I guess. Like, you can solely dedicate all your time to that. And when you're working, you know, you've got another job or a part-time job or whatever you guys do. But if you have to come home and you've only got really 5 hours to get stuff done, I mean, that takes away from your family time. That takes away from working out. I mean, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot. People, it's funny. I saw a tweet from Not the Expert, NTE, and it was funny because what he said was true. Like, somebody was getting after him about, like, why are you saying content creation is hard? Why are you complaining? It's easy. You're just sitting around playing a video game. It's like, dude, it's more than just a video game. Like, you're not just sitting there just twiddling your thumbs on a controller. You're not just playing a game. You're trying to create something from the game that's entertaining to watch. That's, let alone that's a task in itself, and then to edit it down, it's a lot too. I remember being super into the Reds franchise and not even thinking I would like the series. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I think the Rangers is fun, but the Reds for me was just really fun. I don't know why the Reds just have a spot for me. Let's see. Will the XBA 3 teams have logos? No, because they suck. They don't deserve logos. They suck. Brian Miko, we appreciate the content. Who left a dislike? Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Like, let's be real here too. Like, if you guys in the chat right now, if there's ever a time that you feel like leaving a dislike, go for it. Seriously, go for it. But at least, like, comment. Like, that's the one thing that bugs me about it the most about people leaving dislikes, is that they never leave you a comment as to why they disliked whatever it is that they disliked, which really only bleeds itself into me thinking that they're leaving a dislike because they just, I don't know, they're just being trolls. So if that's the case and there's no comment to say why they didn't like what they saw, then it just let it roll off your back, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. No one here sounds dumb to get rid of his top viewed series. Editing sucks. Yes, it does. Content creation as a whole career. Yes, it is. Is a whole career. It's fun but hard, kind of boring but long. That's what she said. Creating content is hard. Sounds like you may need to take a break from YouTube. I can't. Let's see what else you guys are saying here. I'd like to see those that dislike leave a comment of why. Yeah, exactly. And I was typing this out as you were talking. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good talk. Cool. Do you guys want to see some practice now? I say we get into some practice. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get into some practice. Retire from YouTube. Yes, exactly, Little Miss Bliss. Just quit. Just quit. It's the most success this channel's ever had. Is due in part to XBA. Just quit. Just be done. That's the third "that's what she said" joke in the last 3 streams. Hey, well, they're never going to stop. I'll just say that, Sid. They're never going to stop. King, you are right about that. You're right about that. I'm sure the true fans will understand if you take a break. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But you know who won't understand? YouTube. YouTube will not understand about that. Because when you stop uploading, they stop sending notifications out to you guys who like to watch this stuff, because then they look at it like, oh, they look at your user profile and they gather that data and they say, oh, you haven't been clicking on GG9 stuff lately. You haven't been clicking on Go Glover 9 stuff. So you must not like it anymore. So we're just not going to send you notifications for that. And that's not your fault. That's because I haven't been uploading. Or say that you, I don't know, stopped watching the channel for a little bit because we were doing a lot of XBA stuff. And you're like, Goldie, where's the Team Builder stuff? You haven't been doing Team Builder as much as I would want you to do Team Builder. Where is it? Well, when YouTube looks at that and they say, you haven't been clicking on his stuff, you must hate it. So they stop recommending it. So YouTube doesn't understand. I know you guys would, but YouTube does it. Let's look at Doogie McDougerson here on the right side. Look at how big this guy is. Come on, Doogie. Get off that line. Here we go. Doogie! Yeah, look at Doogie. Paris. Paris Austin. What has happened? What has happened to you? You've let yourself go, bud. Let's get him on a fly. Can we get that? Yeah, watch this. We're gonna get Lance or Larry Nance. Larry Nance. God, there's that XBA stuff. Ready? Doogie! I'm gonna do it again. Except we're gonna time it just a little bit better in the corner. Doogie! He got it! Doogie! 5'5". Doogie! Yeah, baby. Are you sure? Braden Austin, are you sure? That you just don't want to keep this player model? Like, look at that. He's working on Tommy McAfee. Remember that freshman? Best wide receiver working on that freshman. A little jam job. Says, get off me. And watch the bomb in the corner. He goes up and he gets it. Look at, he beat Kelly. Oh, man. Look at the body control for a 400-pound man. Look at that. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I think Doogie's got... He's good. He's going to work out. Ready? Pump fake. Nope, he didn't get off the line. Johnny Johnson. Discord is toxic, and there's a reason why I don't do it anymore. We had one. Get off me. We had one, but... Yeah, it was bad. It was bad news bears. Doogie. He got it again. Dude, Braden, are you sure? Are you sure? I think we just made Paris Austin, like, amazing. Little pump fake. Look at this. Look at that. He did it again. He beat Jason Kelly, dude. Look at that. He stole it right from him, dude. 5'5", 400-pound dude. You sure? Oh, jeez. All right, let's I want to see Doogie get on the run a little bit, like this wide receiver quick. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here comes Doogie. Can't bust off the tackles. Well, screw that then. Doogie's not gonna do anything. All right, that was fun for a little while. That was fun for a little while. I'm done, though. I'm done with that. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying here. But don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, Braden. I'll change him back to Paris Austin. Don't you freak out about it. All right, so with that, I think we are going to be able to save this Dynasty. And just look at all the save files here. Look at all those save files. It's going to populate. Look at this. Woo! Look at all that. That's so we'd never lose our progress. Crazy, right? Vaughn! $2. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And guys, by the way, Vaughn is actually, we're talking about Discord. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. We were talking about Discord. If you guys want to be a part of a Discord, even though I have my own personal reservations against it, if you guys want to be a part of a Discord, what? No, it's not dead. It's still there. It's still there. Do you want people to be in it? Because if you want people to be in it, I will send them that way, and you can link it here in the live stream. You can do it. But I don't want to pressure you, though. If you want to do it, if you can If you want to man that up. I'm just reading. I'm reading now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just reading right now. Hold on. Get the depth chart. Here in a second here. One second. Meanwhile, you guys can discuss who you'd want to be the starter. You want Nate Galveston or Johnny Johnson Jr.? Although I think they might be splitting some time here. Johnny Johnson actually might lose the job. Nate Galveston, a little bit faster, better awareness. He's just an overall like better quarterback, even though, I mean, look at these numbers. The throw power is terrible. I mean, Johnson, I don't know. Galveston thinks he can win the job at 99. Yeah, so, okay. So the Discord for XBA is on hold. I will not be in charge of it, though. I will just say that, though. I will say that right here, right now. It is on hold. But it's being discussed. It's being talked about. All right. Well, geez. J-Rock, $3. Always love you. I'm not going to do it. J-Rock, $3. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. $3 and a penny from Vaughn. $3 and a penny. Why was it so toxic? Well, thank you, Vaughn, by the way. Thank you. Sing, goalie, sing. No. Not going to do it. Why was it so toxic? Discord, the original Discord that I had, like, a long time ago. I think it was, well, it's 2020 now, so I would say it was about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, the Discord was, let's get some gameplay. How about we do that while I'm talking about my spew here? Who do you guys want to see? I kind of want to see like Quentin Evans. I'm kind of digging that. Where's the custom, like, where's the practice? Team management. Practice. Here we go. Practice. Here we go. I would say the Discord that I had a long time ago was super toxic. Kind of my fault, too. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to deal with it. We had a couple hundred people in there. But I think it was mostly, we had moderation, we had mods, we had rules, but it's like when you get online and people can make multiple accounts, there's nothing to lose. I guess you could say there's nothing to lose. Like, you can be a total idiot in a Discord, be toxic as crap. And it's like, what are you going to do? Like, oh, tisk tisk, you're not following the rules, kick. Okay, well, the dude's got 3 other different accounts. It's one person. I don't know. You can't really monitor it. There's not a whole lot that you can actually do. And it's just, I don't know. It's just not my thing anymore. It's just not my thing. I wish we could. That'd be cool, but it's too stressful. It's too stressful. All right, so here comes the Quentin Evans here right now. Look at the fire. Did you see that arm talent? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about LeQuentin Evans. This guy, he's just got the arm talent. You watch him throw that zinger right there to that receiver. That's John Gruden. I can do a better John Gruden, but it's just not working for me right now. Look at this. Boom. Look at LeQuentin. Bing! Rocket. Rocket arm. See what you guys are saying here in the... yeah, try not to swear. I know, it's just what it is. Here's LeQuentin. Now, LeQuentin's a little slow. Look at that. That's a great throw. Look at that catch. Wilson, he caught that, but he didn't get the feet in bounds. But look at this. You want your quarterback to throw it to the pylon, right? Well, Evans, I mean, he put it right there. Look at that. You can't put the ball at a better spot. It's perfect. It's a tough catch. I mean, Wilson made it. He could have got... It's possible he could have gotten the foot in bounds. He did. He actually got the right foot, or the left foot. Man. Evans is... Oof, this might be nasty. This might be nasty for LeQuentin Evans and the Little Rock Battlehawks this season. Let's try another play with LeQuentin here. Let's see what they got. Let's go let's see how he can beat a zone. Obviously this is me, but we'll see how he can beat a zone here. Here's ooh, look at that little touch pass to Keneal Mason. Like it. Like it. Let's see if we can do it one more time. Repeat. Yep, perfect. Keneal Mason. Catch. He's pretty accurate, man. Let's see him on a bootleg. Let's see if we can get it to Wilson here. Or, yeah, let's see if we can get it to Wilson! Derek Burns, the middle linebacker, picks it off, of course. LeQuentin. No, don't run into... That was good protection. Oh, look at this pass. He's pretty accurate. I like LeQuentin Evans. Perfect. Throwing it right through the tires. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm actually kind of curious to see what Nate Galveston's going to do. What do you guys think? Overthrown, isn't it? I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good throw. I thought it was a good throw by LeQuentin. Who do we want to look at here? Who do we want to look at? We already know what Ardmore's bringing to the table. There's nothing really to talk about there. I don't want to touch Nebraska State because that's my brother's team. This little broski's team. We can't touch that. Billy Adams would be interesting, but I want to see Galveston. I want to see Galveston. Man, we'd have to change Paris Austin back to how he was, because then you don't really get a fair reading. Do the Buddy voice. Buddy, how did you feel about what you saw today from LeQuentin Evans? Well, you know, Gold, I think he's got some zing on that football. It throws a tight spiral, pretty accurate. The only thing I don't mean to talk crap about my star quarterback here, my big time freshman LeQuentin, but he's got to get a little bit more mobile, you know. Because Gunner, and all hats off to him at the Minnesota Vikings. He's going to be a good one, but you know, you won't get him to use the legs a little bit. I think that'll help him out, but overall, I think he's going to be a good quarterback for us. You know, Keneal Mason, he really likes him. Jason Wilson too. Terry Callahan. I think our offense is going to be one of the best it's been in a long, long time. Nice voice. It's Buddy Monroe, man. Well, thanks, buddy. Thanks for your time. We got to go look at Odessa State practice now. We got to look at Odessa State practice. All right, let's get into some depth chart here and change it. Mobile. Yeah, he should have said mobile. I want to be a little more mobile. Look at Dowdell, Galveston. Man, Dowdell is better than Galveston. That's interesting. That's interesting. Buddy, buddy, buddy. That was amazing. Oh my god. The lengths we go to entertain you guys. All right, let's see if Galveston with that 99 accurate. Oh shit. Nate, get rid of it. Can't take a sack. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Not looking good here. Not first impressions are hard to break. Nate. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Boing! Look at that throw. On the money. That was a little touch pass. Remember, this is kind of hard to beat when you're talking like CPU. That's the other thing too. Like I can sit here all day and make either a terrible read or a good read for Galveston. But when the CPU's got a 99 accuracy quarterback, that could be problematic, especially when you're trying to cover like out routes, like what we see with Parks right now. That'd be really tough. Look at this. Boom. Down at the 1 yard line. Pump fake him. Pump fake him in the corner. Got him. Touchdown. Boom. Look at it. Dude, Galveston might be the truth. That wasn't it though. That wasn't it. Let's go to McDougerson again. McDougerson! It's hard to beat, man. Hard to beat. Let's see if we can get Galveston on the run a little bit. He's not that quick. He's mobile enough, but he's not that quick. Do sliders do anything for CPU versus CPU? Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine. The thing... Here, I'll show you. I got a lot of questions about our sliders, so I'll show you guys our sliders. I don't know if they're updated or not, though, but I'll kind of give you a look. I'll give you a look, and then we'll see if these are the ones that we use, because I know we... where are they at? I don't even remember. House rules, right? Can't just say sliders. We got to say Dynasty house rules. Okay, so speed threshold. This is kind of big because obviously the lower the number, it says it up there on screen, the lower the number, the faster the players are in the field. Fastest players are the fastest. They really stand out. So like Darnell Savages of the world, you're actually able to complete a streak or a fly route rather than it just being totally covered by the defensive back. So for the user, things are knocked down just a little bit. Normally these are down here. Yeah, these are normally down like the 30s. And that's just to kind of give the CPU a little bit of an advantage, because you can cheese the CPU. I even had a slider test video where I had everything for the CPU on 100, and they still couldn't, like, they couldn't stop the cheese. Slants, play action post routes, like you just couldn't they couldn't stop it. So it's almost like if you know the game and you know what animations to look out for, like especially on those out routes or like a curl, if you see that cornerback just going a little bit straying too much out in the distance, it's a free first down all the time. So it's like the sliders to me just don't really matter. It makes the game a little bit more tough. Like for wide receiver catching, you could drop it down so you're not completing every pass. That could help. But what I've noticed is that as long as you know how to read, literally read the defense, the defensive player, like you can just, it's 10 yards, 20 yards all day. That's why I like to run the football a little more with Ardmore, because I don't want to cheese the CPU all the time. Let's see. What are you guys saying here? Pass coverage was right. 10? Oh, right. Right. Yep, he's right. Otherwise, they can never complete a big play. So, yes, that's a good point. I forgot about that. So, when we have CPU versus CPU, they are different. But when we have CPU versus user, so if I wanted to play my Ardmore game tonight, I would basically just bump this up to, like, I don't know, 60, 55. But if it's CPU versus CPU, you want some big plays. You don't want every single pass picked off because the quarterback. You go watch the Mountain West. Go watch the Mountain West or the American Dynasty. The CPU quarterbacks were stupid. Like, they would throw right at the defender, and it's an easy interception. Pick sixes all day. So if you get pass coverage down a little bit, CPU versus CPU, you can actually have some big plays, and the offenses aren't just constipated the whole night. So that helps. All right, see you, Desi. Thanks, man. I use the advanced sliders. Yeah, Sequestral is like a NCAA god. I'm just going to say it. All right, well, unless there's anything else that you guys want to look at for this live stream, I'm gonna call it a night. It's about 11:30 right now, and I think we'll just go ahead and advance into the season. I still gotta change Paris Austin and get his measurables correct. The stats were the same, but the face, all that, I gotta get it right. So I gotta fix that up. Thought that was pretty funny though. Picking on Showstopper. Oh yeah, don't forget your clocks. Yep. All right, people. Thanks for the... Can you add Parker Thomas as a cornerback for Ardmore? Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'm game. Although I am now basically opening up the door for you guys to rename everybody. No, I can't. Let's just rename Ken Jackson. How about we do that? Ken Jackson he was a nobody. He was a nobody. All right, fellas, that's going to be it for tonight's little live stream here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll start getting some gameplay recorded for Year 6. We should have it to you guys by next weekend, I would hope. Because we've got a lot of good games to cover, and I'll have a community post ready to go, so you guys can actually go ahead and make your picks for Year 6, week number 1, and that's basically all I got. So, well, I guess I could talk about the fact that we're only doing Year 6 as a full season. Year 7, 8, and 9 will be more hybrid style. We're actually going to show some simulated games, some actual gameplay games, so on and so forth. A lot of quick highlights of those so we can get through it. And then Year 10 will be a full simulation. So then we can say that Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty got 10 seasons under its belt. But, I appreciate you guys' support for this series. It's been great. It's been awesome. It's one of my favorite series on the entire channel. XBA is a close second, but I think Team Builder to me is my favorite. And it's where it all started pretty much, other than MLB The Show and Call of Duty Battlefield 1 back in 2017. So we've come a long way in 2 years. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Actually 3 years, because February 2020 would have been 3 years on YouTube. So yep, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and that will be it for today's live stream. I'll see you guys next weekend for week number 1 at Team Builder. As always, peace.